Welcome to History Adventuring. This is episode number 576. I'm Brad Hall, and today we're looking at getting really, really old in old-time and modern Phoenix, Arizona. It must be the desert air or something, because people live for a very long time in Phoenix. And although I've often pondered getting old, and even getting really old, I haven't pondered getting really, really old, which is what I'm doing right now. We need to start with defining what old means, and I can tell you that as one of the young people who was told, don't trust anyone over 30, that was it for me in my teens and 20s. And I remember the first time I read Around the World in 80 Days, and when I saw the hero was 40 years old, my first thought was, wondering why they chose to have such an old man do that trip. I live in Glendale, which isn't far from Sun City, which always gave me the heebie-jeebies when I went there back in the 1970s. When it first started, in 1960, you needed to be at least 50, which I guess was considered old then. But whenever I went there, with my brown hair and my sports car, I felt as if people were watching me and whispering. Even when I got into my 50s and had gray hair myself, I still felt uncomfortable, as if someone was going to walk up to me with a horsewhip and call me a darned young whippersnapper, whatever that means. Now that I'm in my 60s, I no longer consider myself an older man. I'm an old man. And since I'm sound as a dollar and robust as an old mule, living into my 70s is just around the corner. And then my 80s, 90s, hundreds? I talked to a woman who was bicycling past me a few days ago, not far from the old folks trailer court. Oops, I mean retirement community mobile home park. And I mentioned that I'm planning on getting to 100. And she replied by saying that she was going to do 110. Both of which sound kind of crazy, but will probably happen. People have been getting really old in Phoenix for a very long time. My favorite example includes John C. Lincoln, who founded John C. Lincoln Hospital, who lived into his 90s, and his wife outlived him. This has been History Adventuring. I'll talk to you later.